Let me offer pranams to all of you. Allama, a great saint of India. He was a philosopher and a mystic. Therefore, he was honored everywhere. And his message is very, very simple and profound. He says, Adi Anadi Vandadandu Surya Chandra Vandadandu Bhumi Dhare Akasha Vandadandu Namma Guheshwara Linga Nira. How beautiful is this saying? Namma Guheshwara Linga Nira. Nirala means all silent, profound silence. Nothing moved there. Simply silence. No vibration, no movement of any kind. That is silence. Here there is a silence. There is no noise here. Suppose this silence is a Guheshwara. Simple. And experience it. Feel the presence of the silence. It is the realization of Guheshwara. Simply. This is silent. This is silent, doesn't make any noise, isn't it? Therefore it is so beautiful. God loves it because it is silent. We are not silent. Though we are not speaking, in our heart there are so many waves rising. We have also experienced the silence within us and without us. That is silence. God is silence, Guheshwara. Guha means heart. This is a Guha. And the center of everything is a heart. That is a Guheshwara. Simple, isn't it? Guha. Guha means heart, cave. Ishvara means one who resides there, dwells there. A circle is, for example. At the center there is the point, isn't it? Point is there. It is always there because you cannot draw it. Points are points which have no dimensions. Only the things that have dimensions can be written. But if there is something which has no dimensions at all, how can you write it? Circles are drawn, not the point. This point is Guheshwara. Simple, isn't it? In a geometry, circle is there, point is there. Circle is the world and point is Guheshwara. Circles may be written, they are not permanent. Circles are not permanent. But point is permanent. It is immortal. While the point is, the circle is mortal, means changing. It can't be there always. This world cannot be there always. This world can't be there always. But Guheshwara is always there. Just like the point. Very wonderful, simple, isn't it? This is a philosophy of Allama. Simple philosophy. See, Ade Anade Vandadandu. Adi means that which existed in the beginning. Anadi means which came into existence later. That is Anadi, not Adi. It was not in the beginning. This one is Anadi. Anadi means it was not in the beginning. This flower was not there yesterday. Means it was not there in the beginning. What was there? Earth was there. Earth is there, but this flower was not there. This is Adi, this is Anadi. And he says, this kind of difference was not there in the beginning. It was not there. Adi, Anadi, Vandadandu. There was no earth, there was no flower. Vandadandu, they were not there. And Surya, Chandra, Vandadand. There is a sun. Here is the moon. They were not. But the sky is there. Whether there is sun or not, that makes no difference for the space. It is always there. Guheshwara is like the space. Our bodies are Anadi and the earth is Adi. Simple. Vessels made of earth are Adi, Anadi, and the earth is Anadi, Adi. Earth is there in the beginning. Later, the pots came into existence. They were created. Adi, Anadi, but this difference was not there in the beginning. It was not there. And then he says, Bhumi Akasha Vandadandu. There was no earth. There was no space. There was nothing. This nothing itself is Guheshwara. Simple, isn't it? Shunya. Boyalu, he called it Boyalu. God is Boyalu, simply Boyalu. You need not go in search of Guheshwara. He is there everywhere. Whatever you see here is Guheshwara itself. Because He is space. He is not the sky. He is not the earth. He is simply nothing. Wonderful, isn't it? Think of something, it is not Guheshwara. Not Guheshwara. Think of nothing, it is Guheshwara. Nothing. Suppose I remove all these flowers from the table. What is there? Nothing. This nothing is Guheshwara. After some time you leave this place, then what will be there? Nothing. Nothing remains always, it is Guheshwara. And something is there, it is world. This is something. All these things are some things. But Guheshwara is nothing. Niral. Suppose everybody in the house, who were living in the house, who was living in the house, left the house. What do we say? Niral. Now everything is silent. Everybody left the house. There is only silence. Niral. People usually say, I am Niral. I am Niral. No responsibility. There is silence within me. I see silence everywhere. Niral. That is the experience of Guheshwara. You can experience it here. Niral. Isn't it? Space, there is nothing. Niral. If your mind is cleared of all its contents, all the feelings, thoughts, ideas, everything is removed from your mind. What remains? Niral. That is Guheshwara. Is it not so easy to experience the presence of Guheshwara? Simple. Feel the nothing. It is the realization of Guheshwara God. Vandadantu. Guheshwara Nira. Wonderful, isn't it? Guheshwara is Nirala. All silent. Feel it, but don't try to see it. You can't see it. You cannot see the fragrance of the flower. You see only the color. You see only the form, figure. But the fragrance, no. But is it not there? It is there, everywhere. Feel it, man. Guheshwara is there everywhere. One who is at the center of everything, he is Guheshwara. Feel it everywhere. Feel it. Don't try to see it. If you want to see it, you won't be successful. Because God is such a thing that cannot be perceived. Whatever you see is Adi Anadi. Whatever you see is Bhumi Akash. And sun and moon and the stars. But silence is there. Nothing is there. Profound silence everywhere. Suppose the sun goes out, the moon is removed, and all the stars were taken away. What remains? What remains? Nothing. That nothing is Guheshwara. That is the truth eternal. Everything may be destroyed. Nothing cannot be destroyed. Guheshwara cannot be destroyed. You may destroy the body. You may destroy the earth. But God can't be destroyed. Guheshwara, that which existed, the center of everything, cannot be disturbed, destroyed. Simple, isn't it? Man, experience the nothing while you are seeing something in this world. Experience it. Don't try to see it. God is not a thing to be seen, because by definition itself, how it is nothing, none of the things. No one of these things is Guheshwara. That is Guheshwara. Keep how to experience Guheshwara. Keep your mind silent. You are experiencing the presence of the profound existence. You are experiencing profound existence, Nirala. Nirala means a profound existence. Just experience it. It is everywhere. Things may be here, they may not be there. But the space is everywhere. If there is something, it exists in one place, it doesn't exist in another place. But nothing, no, it is everywhere. If the something is taken away from the world, then there exists nothing. Let me tell a small story. A person goes to a great master. He goes to a great master. Master, everybody looks so happy, contented. But I am not. Why? I am not. Why? Then the master said, you don't see the beauty is there in the world. The goodness is there in the world. Something exists in this world. You don't see it. Unless you see, that beauty, that goodness, that silence, how can you become happy? Then the person say, Master, but there is no beauty here, no silence here. How can I see it? The world is not so beautiful. There is no goodness in this world. It is my personal experience. Then the Master said, unless your heart becomes good and beautiful, you cannot see it. Fill your heart with beauty. Fill your heart with silence. Wonderful. Then you can see everywhere the beauty and goodness in this world. Man, experience it. First, find it within your heart. Close your eyes. Close your ears. Close everything. Close everything. What remains within? Nothing. In that nothing there is beauty. In that nothing there is goodness. Man, experience it. You become a saint, a witness. Wonderful. You are a kshetrajna. This body is a kshetra. Your mind is a kshetra. Kshetra means land. Land, field. That is a kshetra. Bhumi. Kshetrajna, the knower of a kshetra. Simple. Kshetra. One who knows a kshetra is kshetrajna. Kshetram janati iti kshetrajnaha. One who knows this kshetra is a kshetrajna. Man, you are not the body. This is a kshetra. You are not the body. You are the knower of the body. Kshetram janati. Kshetra means the field here. This body is the land. Here you grow pain and pleasure. This is the crop you grow, good and bad. This is the crop. And you are the owner of the crop, of the field. You are a kshetrajna, farmer. This is the farm. You are the farmer. Kshetra, kshetrajna. You are just the witness. You know the body, you know the mind. Mind is moving or at rest. The body is there, beautiful or ugly or something. But you are the witness. You are just the witness. You are not a beauty. You are not the body. You are not your mind. You are just the witness. Witness means seer. You are the witness of the table. You see the table, but you are not the table. You just see it. You just see the world. See your body, see your mind. Whatever can be seen, can be seen. See it. And you are only the seer. Sakshi. Only the seer, kshetradnyaha. You are only the knower. You are only the seer. Just to see the beauty of those words. Sakshi. Sakshi. Kshetradnyaha. I am the knower. I am the witness of everything. Simple, isn't it? This is how we have to experience the presence of Guheshwara. This is Guheshwara. This is Guha. Every object is Guha. The whole world is Guha. And God is Guheshwara. God is there in them as nothing. Man, you are nothing. Nothing means you are not the body. You are not the mind. You are simply what? Nothing. Not Rama, not Bhima, not Sita, not Draupadi. You are simply nothing. Not master, not disciple. Nothing. Wonderful. You are not beautiful, not ugly, not old, not young. You are nothing. Guheshwara. Allama. This is not you, Allama. Whatever you see is not you, man. You are simply nothing. Not your body, not your mind, not your intelligence, not rich or poor or anything. Remove all those things from the mind. Mind becomes nothing. Mind becomes quite empty. Nothing is there. Remove everything from the mind. What remains is Guheshwara. What remains there is Guheshwara. And it is not a male or a female or nothing. You are not living or dead. You are simply existing. You simply exist. You are nothing. This is what Allama Prabhu used to teach the people. He used to say, you are nothing. Wonderful. Everything may be destroyed, but nothing cannot be destroyed. Isn't it? Mathematics. If there is nothing, you cannot destroy it. If there is something, you can bring about changes in that something. Suppose I write nothing on that board. What can you do? If I write something, you try to wash it away. If I write nothing, you can't do anything. This is Bayalu. Bayalu. Allama loved Bayalu very much. There is no other word for Allama which is very, very dear to him. Very dear, Bayalu. And that Bayalu is your true self. You are Bayalu in the beginning, and later, after the removal of the body, you are Bayalu. You are Bayalu. In the beginning, you were Bayalu. Think of the days 100 before, years before. You were nothing. Now you are 50 years old. Before 50 years, you were nothing. You were nothing. Not Indian, not French, not German. You were nothing. You existed, but you were nothing. And after 100 years, you are not there. You will not be there. You will be nothing. Means nothing is permanent, something is not permanent. This is a something. We want to become something, therefore we are unhappy. If we stop desiring something, then we remain silent. We are making disturbance. Our mind is making disturbance. But really there is only silence. This mind, this body, they are not true. They are not going to be there always in existence. This is how we have to experience our self. This is Atman. This is Guheshwara. Means what exists simply, that is Guheshwara. What comes into existence is the world. What simply exists is Guheshwara. See the difference between these two statements. What comes into existence is the world. Means it was not existing in the beginning. What exists is Guheshwara. Means it exists always. No beginning, no end, nothing. That is Guheshwara. Adi Anadi Vandadandu Surya Chandra Vandadandu Bhumi Akasha Vandadandu Namma Guheshwara Linga Nira. So beautiful, isn't it? Just go on repeating this vachana, this wonderful saying, then all the problems will be solved. Solved. Niral. What is to be expected of a philosophy? Niral. Don't try to become a scholar, a great learned man of experiences. Don't try to become anything. You are there. There is no need of becoming anything. Simply forget you are you. You are you. Whether there is a body or not, whether you are seeing the world or not, don't worry about them. Just be yourself. Be yourself. And you are what? You are what? Nothing. Not to forget it. Nothing. If anybody asks you, who are you? Simple. If you are something, then problems arise. If you are nothing, no problem. Isn't it? Therefore, man, experience your nothingness. Don't try to become something. But the people do not leave us alone. They want us to be something. Isn't it? We want our children to be doctors, engineers, scientists, something. They want them to be rich. Therefore, the parents always suffer. They are not so happy because they want their children to be something great. Don't want them to be something, but let them be nothing. Then there is no problem. There is no problem. If you want to make something, then a problem arises. If you want to see what exists really, there is no problem. This is how we have to live in the world. Allama says, be nothing, experience nothing, and live in the world. As long as this something is there, you live here. You live here, but don't think that whatever is there is not you. This is something which is different from you. Experience it, and you become nothing. This is what Allama Prabhu spread this message he spread everywhere in the world. He simply said, nothing. Basveshwara, leave Kalyana. Nothing will be there. There was nothing in the beginning. There will be nothing in the end. There will be only Kudala Sangama. There is only Guheshwara. Man, while living, feel the center of the circle and live actively. As long as the body is there, feel the body, do works, do enjoy, but all the while know that you are, what are you? You are nothing. If you live in our house, you become a householder. If I live in a monastery, I become a monk. Isn't it? If I forget the monastery, forget the house, I am nothing. I am nothing. I am happy. If there is something, I may be happy or unhappy. If there is nothing, no happiness, no unhappiness, I am simply I. Therefore, Allama's philosophy is very practical, very wonderful. Very wonderful. And his sayings are not so simple. They appear to be simple, but they are very difficult to know. Something is there in those vachanas. Profound truth is there. And that truth is, what is? Nothing. Nothing is the truth. We think that something is the truth. He says nothing is the truth. That doesn't mean truth is nothing. Nothing itself is the truth. Wonderful, isn't it? Now you have to experience, we have to experience it. What is there? Nothing. What is in our mind? Nothing. Say it, you become a saint, a Sharana. If you say that you are something, then problem arises. If you are something, other people want to make you something else. If you are nothing, nobody can do anything. If you think that you are a doctor, then they come to you, treat me. If you are a pleader, then they come to you to help them win the case. But if you are nothing, nobody comes to you. You have to become nothing. Means you have to experience your nothingness. That is Guheshwara. Guhayam vartamanaha Ishvaraha, the center of everything. Simple, isn't it? Nothing can be done in the world. Nothing is there. Simply feel it, experience it, and feel the beauty of it. This is the great philosophy which can be brought into our life so that we live very peacefully in the world. Very peacefully. Wonderful, isn't it? Once again I say, what is that? Dhare Akasha Vandadandu Adi Anadi Vandadandu Surya Chandra Vandadandu Guheshwara Niral. You are Guheshwara, you are Niral. Experience it. You gain nothing, you lose nothing. You are simply Guheshwara. Wonderful, isn't it? Now you go home. How? Niral. Niral. What is there in your house? Nothing. Niral. What you are going to become? Niral. Wonderful, isn't it? This is the great message of Allama. Great message. This much is enough to become a saint. This much is enough. Don't read thousands and thousands of sayings. Just one word, become Nira. Wonderful, isn't it? Now you are Nirala. Nothing is there in your mind. Now you are all Nirala. Well, let you experience this Nirala everywhere. But don't speak about it. If you speak, you create problems. Wonderful. Somebody asks you, what is God? If you try to answer it, you become a problem. You create a problem. If they ask you, what is God? Nirala. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Where is God? They ask you. Silent. Silence is God. That is all. Nothing itself is God. You are nothing. I am nothing. All these saints are nothing. There is only nothing. Something is not there in the world. This is the great, wonderful philosophy of who? Allama. Now you are all Allamas. Still you have to go to your homes. Namaskar.